I'm Rebecca Konopka, Carter County Extension Agent for Agriculture and Natural Resources, and welcome to Around the Farm. Today we're going to be talking about the eastern bluebird. They're well known for their chestnut orange breast and iridescent blue back and tail. They're a common songbird that's found throughout Kentucky, and they're very beneficial to have around. Their diet throughout the summertime is primarily insects, so things like grasshoppers and caterpillars that may be eating things in your garden. And in the wintertime, they eat native fruits and berries. At one point, our bluebird population numbers had declined because starlings and house sparrows were competing with them for nesting sites. The construction and installation of bluebird nesting boxes, though, have allowed the bluebird population numbers to increase. They are a forest edge species, meaning that they like open grasslands and wooded areas, so they're easily attracted to a home landscape or farm site. Bluebirds are nest cavity dwellers, and they will create neat cup-shaped nests made from fine grass and pine needles that are usually found 4 to 6 feet up in trees. The birds will mate between mid-April and July, and the female will lay one egg for 4 to 6 days and then incubate those eggs for 12 to 15 days. The young hatch featherless and are cared for by both parents or even an older sibling from a previous brood. After 15 to 18 days, the young chicks are ready to leave the nest. At this point, the male cares for them and teaches them how to catch food, while the female works to repair or rebuild a nest. They will often nest in the same site year after year. Our UK forestry publication includes not only more information about bluebirds, but also design plans to create your own box. And like I said, the birds will easily come if the boxes are constructed correctly and installed correctly. And the boxes themselves are pretty simple to make. You want to use a weather-resistant material. So new wood, old wood, plywood will all work. You don't want to use anything that's been treated with preservatives though. The boxes don't have to be painted. That's more of a preference for you than the birds. But if you are going to paint them, use a light colored paint. That way the eggs do not get too hot in the summertime. Once you have your box constructed, you want to install it about 3 to 5 feet off the ground. You can attach them to trees, on the sides of buildings, using metal posts or fence posts. Metal posts are actually the preferred method. Bluebirds and their eggs are preyed upon by things like raccoons, snakes, and cats. And so a metal post makes it a little bit more difficult for those animals to access the box. If you're still having trouble with predators accessing your boxes, you can even try putting grease on the metal post to help prevent predators. Boxes can be installed at any time of the year, but if they're up by late February, you increase your chances of having bluebirds in them this season. You want to place them 75 to 100 yards apart, and it may take multiple boxes to get one pair of nesting bluebirds. This box has the round entrance hole design, but there are also plans for boxes with a slotted entrance. The slotted entrance will discourage the sparrows and starlings from nesting in your boxes. However, sparrows and starlings are not federally protected birds, so if they do nest in your boxes, it is okay to go in and remove those eggs. If you remove the eggs repeatedly, that will discourage them from nesting in your bluebird boxes. Your boxes may also attract titmice, chickadees, nuthatches, house swallows, and wrens. Those are still desirable species because they are omnivores too that primarily eat insects. You want to check your boxes periodically to make sure they're still in good shape. You can leave this year's nesting material in there though, and that will provide some insulation for a cold winter's night. But by the end of February, you want to clean out any debris that's in the boxes. And many of the designs have an easy, like this is just a bent nail, that allows you to easily open and look inside the box. I hope you're able to construct some bluebird boxes to put up around your home or farm. And as always, if you have any questions, feel free to contact me or your local county extension office.